Qualifying between Dinacio and Los Canaleros, and Panama unsurprisingly got off to a fast start. This one of their better chances of the match. Coco Carrasquia's effort just tipped wide by Etienne Vassen, who made a number of big saves, especially in the late stages, to keep these Surrey boys in the match. But that's not to take anything away from Suriname, who had their moments the other direction. The likes of Van der Kust and Gerano Kirk creating some trouble on the opposite end and making Orlando Mosquera and company work. The issue being that none of them very obvious or glaring in the first half. Meanwhile, this is the biggest chance of the first for either side. This effort from Christian Martinez cleared off the line by Van der Kust to keep Suriname level shortly before the break. There were some opportunities the other way for Suriname, a couple of counters that petered out before they really should have, but it ended 0-0 at the end of 45 minutes. And then in the second half, we saw moments from both sides. It began to heat up, but neither team able to create the glaring moment. Fouls on the edge of the area, a physical affair, a few yellow cards doled out either way. In many ways, your classic CONCACAF fixture. Very little between the two sides and a few key moments that define it. This may be the biggest. This chance from Denzel Ubitana that clattered off the crossbar. And if this flies in, Suriname could maybe start to dream about one of the bigger upsets in recent World Cup qualifying history. But unfortunately for them, it just sailed over, and from there, Panama created a few chances of their own. This a decent effort that just pinged off the post after a deflection from off Balker. And then from there, Panama started to twist the screws. This across towards the back post, a point-blank effort on the return ball for Andrade. And then Suriname the other way. Gerano Kirk forced wide. He nearly floated this cross in. It was not dealt with well at all by Panama, put in a rather unfortunate position, and they were fortunate to not fall behind there. Appeals for handball, VAR didn't even bother to take a look because they were not really worthwhile. And then in the late stages, key moments for Panama that could have maybe swung the match in Los Canaleros' direction. You see the yellow card shown to the center back in Abena. Some extracurriculars in the final 10 minutes, and then this, the match-defining save from Etienne Vassen. A lovely cross, a perfectly placed header from the substitute Fajardo, but one strong palm from Vassen keeps them level. And then the other direction, this chance. Van der Kust heading it back across. A strong save by the recovering Orlando Mosquera with two gloves that kept Panama level at the death.